SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Ah, no, see, that's more like it. Hello, welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. It's weird having Pikango not painting anything. So what are you looking at, huh? Oh, that! Okay. Interesting. And where is that exactly? Let me have a look here. Out in the next zone somewhere. Okay, so something to keep an eye out for next time. Next zone, rather. Anything new to say about it now that the weather's better? Hi. That little island, the more I look at it, the more its shape intrigues me. Ah, and it even zooms in on it now. Ever since the upheaval, the sky has been filled with floating islands, but none of us caught my fancy so much as that exquisitely shaped one there. I can't quite explain it, but it feels as though it's speaking to me somehow. Why are the floating islands up there? It can't hurt to take a little time out of your day to stop and think about it. I don't know if it'll help either, but yeah, fair enough. Cool. Anyway, thanks, Pikango. Good to see you, even if you didn't recognize me at all. It's fine. I'll stop whining about it. It's not getting us anywhere. Moose. Moose. Last game I couldn't ride on Moose, and it was extremely dangerous to even try, I think. I don't know if I have a great way of testing if I can ride on Moose this time around. Addison will have to wait for a second because I need to experiment with Moose. Now, he did look right at me a minute ago, so it's not like I have the element of surprise too much. But if I go behind this rock, maybe his object permanence won't kick in. Oh, it's cold here. Oh, it's cold here. Okay, hang on. Okay, you want me to do something about it being cold, huh? Well, I got pants for just that very occasion. Let me see here. There we go. Bam, done. Proper pants. No problems. Now. You see nothing. You see nothing. Calm down. Do I have any stealth elixirs still? No, because I keep forgetting to actually stop at the cooking pot and make stuff. Nothing. This moose is friggin' jumpy. Tell you what. What if we go real slow? Real slow. This is important. I need to know if I can ride a moose. They had a perfect opportunity to make it so you could ride a moose. Just a question of if they have done the right thing. I'm getting closer. I'm getting vaguely closer. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. I've failed. Well, alright. Someday, I'll be stealthy enough to sneak up on a moose and see if I can ride a moose. Pikango, did you already come back down and take shelter because of the snowstorm that's happening in the next zone over? But you can't tell? That's actually kind of interesting that he can't tell. The snow's over there, but as far as he's concerned, it's probably snowing, so he should probably do something about that. Oh, Addison, why are you trying to use these sharpened stakes to hang your stupid signs? Alright. Alright, I got you. This is not a problem. It's got a nice big hole in the middle there, so I should be able to do something about this, no problem. Just give me a second here. Let's see. We'll just sort of rotate this like this. There we go, and then we're going to need the entire platform. Wow, did that bounce off my head and I didn't even flinch? That's kind of impressive in a way. Also kind of, you know, impressively dumb, but also... You'd think it would hurt a little bit, right? Giant wooden platform comes crashing down from, you know, only a couple feet up, but still. There, slide that right in there. Secure it like that. There we go. Ought to do the trick. Hello, Addison. Stop talking. Stop talking. Let go. See, there we go. No problem. Got it. Yeah. It's almost like I understand physics, unlike somebody around here. Give me something. Give me $20 and some food and maybe a mystery present. I don't know. Yeah, good. Great. Yeah, sure is he's standing all right. Give me $20, thank you. And some food, please. Meaty rice balls. Dang. 10 hearts of recovery? That's way beyond my pay grade. Someday, the sweet and spicy meat stuffed into these rice balls will keep you full for some time. That sounds amazing, and I want some right now. But I can't have any. Not actually, I mean. I want actual ones. And a bomb! Some meaty onigiri and a bomb. Great. Thank you. Okay, get out of here, Addison. See you again. Probably sooner than I'd like. All right. The moose is back in the road. The moose is back at the road. You know what? Nah, the moose fears me. The moose fears me. I don't have a way to secure him to the ground, which is a pretty nasty way to go about trying to ride on somebody. But if I did, I probably would do it because I don't have morals. But Goblin Camp over there. Where? Oh, I'm on the far side of the Tanager Canyon, right? So of course this is all stuff I haven't checked out. However, for once in my life, I'm going to try and stay focused. We're going to go. I put on my cold weather pants, right? So we're going to cold weather town. I'm just hoping it doesn't get so cold that I need 2 pieces of cold adventure gear as we get up into the actual frosty part here, because outside of the snow, it doesn't even look that cold where I am right now, you know? I've left myself without a horse again, haven't I? Man, where didn't I? He's right over there. I just forgot I had him along. Well, that's embarrassing, but it's probably fine. It's probably fine. I'm probably going to need to fight a bunch of guys when I'm up here anyway. If I come to really regret it, I'll just zip back there and get him and come back, and I'll skip that part of the recording. It's going to be fine. Is this actually a cave? It is actually a cave. We sure do have a bunch of caves around here, huh? Mount Drina Foothill Cave. We seem to name our caves very on-the-nose titles, but I guess that sort of makes sense. If your land is this full of caves, you probably don't want to get too creative with their names. Otherwise, you'll never remember where anything is. Chill shrooms. I remember chill shrooms. Often found at the base of pine trees in cold climates. Yeah, that sure is a pine tree. These mushrooms are cool to the touch and can be used to cook dishes that bloody-blue arid regions. I'm not in one. That's okay. Give me that. And it's a little dark in here. It's a little dark, but doesn't seem to be a whole lot going on. Am I just missing something? Maybe there's a destructible wall or some such like that, yeah? Let me have a look around. We got some sticky lizards. That looks like it might be something up there. Let me head over that direction, see if I can get a better look at what's going on. I think that is a path off into the back area of the cave. Aim to go there next. Is this actually something down here? No. Pardon my camera antics. It's hard to get the right angle on things sometimes, you know? Can I not actually... No, I'm gonna have to actually climb it, huh? Okay, that's okay. That's alright, I even have my climby shirt on. However, I'm still massively impatient, so... Hey, there we go! That's more like what I was expecting. Can I just, like... There we go. One-handed bomb chucking. And that did kill me! That did absolutely kill me. Thank you, fairy. I should probably be more careful, huh? Okay. Let's get back up there. Was that my last fairy? That probably was my last fairy, huh? I'm gonna have to go back to saving regularly. Or at least I'll have to make a priority of finding another fairy spawning spot. I genuinely don't remember. Toasty Brightcap. Whoops, a whole roasted Brightcap. Sure, it loses its bioluminescent enzymes, but it's softer and easier to chew. And it's worth almost an entire heart. And hey, look, fairies. What timing. And there's the bubble frog these caves always inevitably have. However, I'm more worried about the fairies, so as long as the bubble frog doesn't cause me too much trouble. Hi. Come on down here. My arms aren't that long. I'm a little bit challenged in the height department, as you may be well aware. I would appreciate your patience and assistance in this matter. Okay, there we go. Got one. Do I really need to... I do need to sneak up on fairies. They do run away from me. That one is fleeing off through the ceiling and away. Okay, so that one's gone forever. But I did get 2 of them, and that's great. Hi. Have an arrow in your face. And let's see here. Let's just... Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Stone Talus hammer him. Wait, I one-shot him? I guess my bows are better than I'm used to these days, huh? There we go. Got a bubble gem. Someday I'll find out what those are for. I mean, go meet the twins or whoever who are looking for those things. To the northeast, was it? I'm trying to keep mental notes about, you know, where I'm expected... Well, expected is a bit strong word for it. Where I probably should go over the course of the game. But of course I intend to go everywhere eventually, so it's probably fine. It's probably fine, I guess. Is that all there was in here? Was a bubble frog? Kind of looks like it. Well, okay. I suppose that's the bare minimum for a cave, isn't it? A bubble frog. And in this case I got fairies as well, so I should count myself lucky and be on my way. Is that a sticky lizard? It was a sticky lizard. Okay. I'm not too fussed about it. I don't know how I spooked him off the ceiling, but he should feel free to lead his little life in any way he sees fit. I will trouble him no more. Now, where is the door? There's the door. That one, however, I decided to take that one. I'm going to shoot him in the face. There we go. Got him. It's interesting to me that they count as the same inventory item if they're alive or dead. I wonder if I were to take that specific dead lizard out of my inventory and put it on the ground if it would run around and escape from me. I wonder, not enough to actually do it, but just idly, you know. You understand? Alright, where am I and where am I trying to go? No idea. Oh, yeah, that's right. Impa's over there. Well, where's the tower around here, huh? Let me get onto a protuberance so I can have a look around. Ooh, what's going on over there? That is a bokoblin dragging something behind him, but I couldn't actually see what it was. And the tower's over that way. Is that a sledge? They're pulling something around on a sled. Huh. Interesting. Well, I think I should aim to get the map first before visiting Impa, because... Well, again, I forgot to bring a horse, so... Having an idea of where I'm going is going to be kind of important going forward. What is... Is that big thunderhead that was just hovering over the land? Looking ominous no matter what the weather conditions? Probably. Since I don't seem to be in the middle of a lightning storm at the moment. Oh, that's not a sledge. It's a cart. Huh. And that's a great fairy. Oh boy, okay. Weird that it's out in the open like that. Her bulb, rather, is out in the open like that. But okay, sure, I suppose it was a matter of time before I ran into my first one. Hi. I missed. Wow, good job with your passenger there. Hi. Do you want to switch sides? I feel like you probably should. Ow. Okay, I'll take that as a no. Let's see here. What do I have for you? I guess I only got the one weapon that's currently prepared for combat, so we'll use that one. Nah. Nah. How do I need to lead my shot. Lead my shot. Lead your shot. There you go. Good. He fell in his own cart, which is kind of neat. But I do want that box, so if you could just... Yeah, thanks. Remove yourself from the premises, I was going to say. Oh, no, my Stone Talus hammer. Dang it. I was using that. All right, you kind of slowed down, and you brought in another friend as well, which is fun. Hi. There we go. Managed to not hurt any horses at all so far, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. Feeling okay about that. Great. Hi there. Excuse me. Can I have your box? Just excuse me. I just need to if I can beg your pardon for just a... How do I get better at jumping? Hi there. Excuse me. Can I just... Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So now if I just, like, jump off... No, that's the wrong jump off. We jump off, and then not forward. We want to go backwards. I can't do it. Ah! Well, there. That wasn't as hard as I made it out to be. Kick it. Yeah. 5 arrows. Great. Thank you. Can I... Well, see, I did leave my horse over there, is the thing. Can I just borrow you temporarily? If I could... Wait, there are more horses around, and they're not attached to a cart. There's a shrine over there, clearly. Can I, by any chance, sneak up on that guy? I mean, it didn't go so well with the moose, and now I'm in, you know, ankle-deep snow, so I probably make a ton of noise. Does that actually make me noisier? It seems like it probably should. I'm just watching the sound scope thing in the bottom right there, and it sure seems like I'm being noisy, but I don't have stealth clothing. I really should have made a priority of visiting Kakariko, huh? Yeah, probably. I don't have another way to go about it. I'm not going to worry about it. All right. Listen. I am going to be uncomfortable about it no matter when it happens. Let's just go see how she's doing. She probably wants a bunch of money, and she probably wants more money than I've got right now. That's usually how it seems to go with the Great Fairies. I'm guessing she'll require more donations to get her willing to come out of that bulb. Particularly in the middle of a snowstorm, I wouldn't want to come out. But armor upgrades are always a nice thing. Even if you have to go through a little bit of, you know, questionable physical trauma in order to achieve said upgrades. Hello. How are you? What's going on? Mija, Great Fairy Mija. Away with you! I don't want anything to do with a world ruined by gloom and ruled by monsters. It's cramped in my flower bud, but better than out there. I'll keep the blessing of clothing enhancement to myself. Until I hear the sound of a horn bringing some lively music into the world, I'll never go outside again. A horn? I moved here to be near a stable, or near enough anyway, so I could grace more travelers with my blessings. Well, thanks for the backstory. I was wondering why you weren't somewhere where I was familiar with you being. I didn't even know they could move. But now, until I hear the sound of a horn bringing lively music into the world, I'll never go outside again. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I appreciate you not hitting me up for money again. Where's the... You were saying that you were next to a... Can I not climb up your bulb? Apparently not. That's probably a little bit personal. If it moves with them, it might be part of their body, in which case I should probably keep my hands off. Where's the stable you were talking about? I mean, I see that there. Oh, shoot. I've used up all my pins, haven't I? Oh, is that the stable? Well, that might be the stable, but I don't see the horse head. Wait, that is the horse head. Yes, that's the stable. Okay. Well, great. Asked and answered. What the heck is going on over there? What is that? I don't feel ready to fight something like that. It's got 3 heads. Clearly frost element somehow. It's just a straight up dragon. Like a hydra, isn't it? A flying hydra. A hovering hydra at the very least. Well, that's concerning. Let me go... Where was the tower I was going to get? Is that the tower I was heading towards? No, probably not. That's probably... What? Oh, hey, that fell from the ruins. Was that the one for... Wait a second, is that right by the Hydra? No, probably not. There's so much going on. I find it very difficult to stay focused, perhaps you've noticed. Just because there's so much that can distract you from what you were doing. What is going on up there? There's a shrine on that thing, too. Okay. Okay. Well, I was going to go get on that rock right there and ride it into the sky and see if it takes me to Pikango's little island. But I don't think this is probably the right one. It would be awfully fortuitous if it was. And I've used up all my pins, so I can't actually pin things to see where they are on the map unless I clean up some of my old ones, which I probably should just do. I don't even know what I marked at this point. That's the problem. Alright. Let's just see where this goes. Yeah. Away with us. Hopefully this goes to something and doesn't just stick me in the middle of nowhere. It's going to stick me in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? But at least it'll take me over the clouds so I can kind of see where I'm at and what I'm doing, yeah? Maybe? Or not. Apparently this snowstorm goes quite high. Okay. Well, do we want to go for the tower? Where is that? Is that... Well, it's probably the next zone over, though, isn't it? I shouldn't have jumped off. I shouldn't have jumped off, but I did. Okay, what's that one over there? That's the next zone over as well. Well, where's the one for this zone? Huh. I mean, I can go for it, but that is the direction of the Frost Hydra. Are you really sure about this? Alright, tell you what. Here's what we should do. Switch shirts. Switch shirts. Get your flappy shirt. And then... This takes less stamina, you know? I feel like I'm I think we're good. I think we're good. But I'm going over a bunch of stuff. Including the Frost Hydra, so that's probably fine. I'm nearly there-ish. Nearly there-ish. Let's try and make it someplace relatively safe. I think this is the place, the map place. But I'm hoping I haven't dropped myself deep into enemy territory where I'm really outside of my comfort zone. What is this? What are you? Spring. Spring. Okay. Do I have to activate it somehow? Let's shoot it. Whoa! I see. Alright. So if you're standing on it... Huh. How do I reload it? How do I... Can I... What if I flip it over and then jam it into the ground? Does that do anything for you? No, once it's activated, it's sort of activated. What if I shoot it again? Ah, okay, okay. Shoot it once, it expands. Shoot it twice, and it retracts again. I feel like there's got to be a better way to trigger those things than hitting them, you know? Because I always seem to risk breaking whatever device I've attached them to. I also don't think that's going to give me much assistance in trying to get where I'm getting to, which is that. So let's just stay focused. Counter blessings. It's still not too cold to be getting around in the clothing I'm wearing right now. Try and get to a higher point on the ridge and aim for, yeah, that. Hopefully it's not too slippery. If it is, I'm in trouble. We're okay. We're all right. Convenient that snow doesn't count with the same slipperiness factor that that water does, that rain does, rather, to use normal people words for it. There's music here. Why is there music here? Is there somebody here who I'm not aware of? Am I being stupid about this? Oh, probably. Well, there's a Hudson site and a broken bridge. Some sort of creature down there in the crevice. Guess I'm not too worried about it right now. I don't have a good way of getting back up here. I mean, ascend, yes, but I don't know if ascend would work in it. Addison! He's not even wearing warmer clothing! What is this guy thinking, I ask you? Also, this is like... I think this is one of the easiest ones I've ever seen, Addison. I'm pretty sure I can just sort of... slide that right there. And isn't that going to be good enough? Hi. It's me again. Yes, hello. Just put it down. Put it down. There you go, see? Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah. Give me $20 and some food. As usual. Also, put on a dang shirt, will ya? Cover your arms. I mean, I know I haven't... We know I have right now. So, yes, I am in a position to criticize you. Wear sleeves. It's cold. Yes, good. Good. Thanks for the money. And also... biting meaty rice balls. Low-level attack enhancement in cold places, huh? That's nice. And... a bomb flower. Encouraging me to terrorism. Well, thank you very much. Okay, get out of here. See you again. Shortly, I'm sure. Alright, so there's a bridge here. There's a flag over there. Not sure what the point of that flag is. I also note that it's supposed to snow for the foreseeable future, huh? For at least the next 12 hours, this snowstorm will continue. Well, how am I supposed to get up to that tower exactly, huh? I can clamber my way a bit further up here, but... Hello, ice keys. Would you hold still for a moment, please? Maybe it'll be easier if I get up closer and I'm able to lock on, huh? Yeah, sure, let's do it. That looks like a snowball. I bet I'm supposed to push it down and something will happen? Question mark? I don't know. That guy died, which is a good start. Ice key eyeballs, yes. Imbued with freezing power and useful in making elixirs. Homing quality, yes. A rare ice key swing. Don't let its pretty frozen surface fool you. It blasts out a dangerous freezing frost when stimulated. Oh, good to know. So perhaps the range extending effect of normal key swings do still happen, but it also has a like a frost mist or something? I don't know. So what happens if I push this down the hill? It falls into the hole and dies. Okay. Is that the same one again, or is that another one? That's probably another. Ooh, that's a Korok. That's a friggin' Korok. Okay. Is that? It is in fact getting bigger, isn't it? As it rolls along. Convenient. All right, tell me where your friend is. I will choose whether or not I'm going to help you accordingly. Hi. You sure did. Ugh. That is where I'm trying to get, though, yeah. Okay. Okay, so there's a way to get you up there, is there? Up there? And how exactly would you recommend I do something like that? Do I mend this bridge? Is that even a possibility? Huh. Can I... Oh, you know what? I'm guessing that this connects to the ground here fairly tautly, but if I were to use them the other direction, I bet I could work something out here, huh? Let's see what I can do. I'll just attach this one to that there. Uh-huh. And then, let's see here. Let's see. Grab that one next. Same deal. We're just making a big stick and poking it at things, which seems to be my approach to most of this sort of puzzle. But it usually works, so, like, what's the problem? Alright. Rotate that way, and then... That's a bit too steep of an angle, though, isn't it? And that's not steep enough. Well, let's just start. Ah, it's no longer connected, is it? Okay. Maybe like that? Uh-huh. Well, that's not exactly what I was expecting, but, like, it might work. It might work, sort of. This is clearly not how this bridge is supposed to work, but that doesn't necessarily matter. So let's just keep building on this concept, huh? What's the best way to go about this? Attach more to this end? Wait, can I walk up this at this point? I can, but then there's a long vertical climb. Okay, but if I grab this and yank it... Now see, that's more like it. There's a little bit of a vertical up jag because this green stuff that I secure these things together with doesn't have much flexibility at all. As that's the nature by which this stuff even works, but... you know, unfortunately I can't actually remove any part of this without breaking the entire thing at this point. I should have made my poking stick longer before I got to this point, huh? Clearly, yes. But, too late for that. So, let's just drag this over here. Alright, hang on. I can do this, but it's going to be angled rather sharply upward, which I don't much care for. Is it even going to be able to... Well, kind of. Oh, almost there. No! That's not what I was going for. That's not what I was going for. This one. No, not that one. It's just attaching to whatever's nearby. That's not what I want you to do. There. Is that... No, that's... You're still just picking up... It's like when you put masking tape on your hand to pick up chunks of litter or garbage off the floor. That's what's happening here. Okay. So that's almost a bridge. Can I get this guy up there? We can sure try. This first part's no problem. As long as I don't have to go into climb mode, it's not going to be an issue. Oh, but I can attach him to the surface I'm trying to climb to if I do need to climb, huh? Can I get you? Yeah, up like that. Pull him a little closer, and then out, and then attach, right? Okay, and now we climb up ourselves. And now we just need to free you specifically from the ground. Okay. And... okay, we're up. Okay, we're up. That worked out better than I was anticipating. Now, where's your friend? There he is. Pikida Scone Grove Skyview Tower. That's a... You had to, like, shrink down the font to fit that on the screen. Dang. That's quite a title. Anyway, you need to get over here. Just change what you were saying. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Deposited. Delivered. There we go. Hi. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for that. Okay, bye. Good. Wonderful. Did a questionably good deed. I don't know if enabling these Koroks to not use their legs to get around anymore is necessarily a good deed. I feel like there will be consequences for that eventually, but who knows? Now, am I still in the right zone? I am. Would you look at that? Fantastic news. All right, let's activate this guy. Did the last one need activation? I don't think it did. Oh, it probably did because of that thing, yeah? Otherwise, I would have been able to teleport to it any time. Right. And it does start glowing blue. Yep, that is pretty distinctive. All right, let's get up there. Pura. Distinctive touches in her technology. Yep, she likes grabby hands. Best not to question it, I guess. And off we go. Do I get to get outside of the storm? I absolutely don't. How far up did this storm go? This is ridiculous. But there is a big structure right there that I'd like to check out once this map is in. How did Pura design data that is physically visible as it travels down cables, you know? I don't know. It's neat looking, though. There we go. Tabantha Tundra. And the sky map as well. Now, did the thing that Pikango was looking at show up on there? It should, certainly. Can I actually check my map while I'm in the middle of falling? Am I not in control right now? There we go. Okay. The thing Pikango is looking at is this? Or no? This? This one. That does look familiar. I feel like I've seen something like that before. It's probably just a chest in the middle, though, huh? Oh, hey! The friggin' Tabantha maze. It's still here, and it's been wrenched from the earth and thrust into the sky. Or if it's not the same maze, it looks a lot like it. I think the other one was square, where that one's a diamond, though, so who knows? Maybe it is a different one. In any case, let's try and get to this thing. This thing. Yeah, that one. Oh, man, there's a whole, like, sky maze. East Hebra Sky Archipelago. Well, here I am. Let's try not to, like, impact and die. Thank you very much. It's snowing here as well. Just snowing absolutely everywhere around here. Then again, I guess they did mention that there was, like, a unnatural storm clutching the area, didn't they? That was a thing. What is this? What is this? No, not that one. The one that can tell me what it is. Battery! Battery? Battery, you say? If I attach a fan to a battery, does it just... Alright, well then you just... Ah. I did put that on backwards again. Which is almost traditional at this point. But it means it has an independent power source, and thus doesn't need my battery. I see. So it can last a good while longer. Oh, hey, and a controller rod. Wait. These things. What happens if you put a control rod on one of these? Does it actually become... Well, I mean, you have to attach it to it, presumably. Ah, easy. Okay. If I control this, can I actually control it? Huh. I can control its angle, and that is all. It doesn't have a power source. Well, I think I see where this is going. How does it have to work? I wonder. Perhaps if I attach fans to it facing backwards, the fans can only make it go one direction? Probably? And if I want it to do otherwise, I have to adjust the fans? Maybe. Alright, now if I put the fans on there like that, there are also 2 batteries, which I can't help but think is probably not coincidental. Can we just sort of jam them onto the fans? Like that? An impressively modular technology the Zonai came up with. You can just jam one bit onto any other bit in any fashion you please, and it works just as well. Pretty interesting, that. Can I use fuse to figure out what this thing is? No. Do I have a way of figuring out what it is besides fuse? Does my camera tell me? Camera, do you know what that is, for example? No. Okay. Alright, I guess it will remain a mystery. Let's see if it works now. The fans are active. I can steer. And I can drive forward. What is going on? Stop, stop, stop. What was that noise? That one, yes. What is that? Ah. There's a guy over there trying to murder me. Okay, he's hitting my vehicle. He deactivated the fan temporarily, in fact. Which is kind of neat, but also kind of terrifying. Snipers, I guess. Essentially snipers? Seemingly snipers. And the game is kind of trying to finally figured out that they're onto me. Hi. Can I perchance interest you in not murdering me or my vehicle? They shot the batteries off of it. They shot the batteries clean off of it. That must have been on purpose, huh? That can't have been an easy shot to make. It worries me that this thing has eyes. It's concerning in a way. Alright, I'm over here now. Cool Saflina. This medicinal plant grows in high elevation, such as the mountains in the Hebergerida regions. When cooked into a dish, yeah. Great. Okay, we've got one of these things here. We've got a crank? Yes, hello? Oh. It's a launcher. Well, I could launch myself, I guess. Probably crush some of my bones, but it might work out okay. Alright, so what's this thing got in it? I feel like I skipped a bunch of stuff back there, by the way. I would like to go and investigate that better, but that vehicle I built was not exactly graceful, you know? It wasn't agile by any means. Alright. Let's see. Not so nice devices. Materials. Back at the top, I think, right? No, not quite. Ah, where are you? There we go. Okay, give me a couple of these. Hold. Do. What do you got? See what this one's got for me. Sled! A Zonai device with a slick underside that minimizes friction, probably used to convey things over grass and sand in ancient times. And snow, presumably. Neat. Wing, fan, wing. But each of them seems to have... Oh, yeah, look at that. It's got question marks for the ones that you haven't gotten yet. Well, that's pretty nice, actually. That's pretty nice, in fact. So, let me just distribute some more materials into this thing. We'll do 3 more. Here we go. Anything else new? Another sled, another fan. Light! A Zonai device that can bring some light to dark places. It shines in one direction, and its light doesn't reach too far, but it can come in handy on dark roads or in caves. It certainly has in the past. I tell you what. I'm still missing one, huh? It skipped one. Alright. Alright, you want to be that way about it. Is it... These things... I'm always hesitant to use limited resources that I don't know how to obtain except out of chests. And as such, I'm not going to do it. But I want to figure out where those things can come from that's not just one-time usage chests. Then maybe I'll get a little bit more cavalier about using them. Come on, new thing. Fan, sled, wing, light. Dang it. Dang it! Reveal your secrets. Okay, listen, you get one. You get, wait, can I feel like you could also put other, like, machine parts in there, right? I'll give you a captain construct horn. Does that do anything for you? That does. 1. And it's a wing. Oh, you really just do not want to play nice with me on this one, huh? Okay, all right. You don't get another one. If you don't do it this time, I'm walking away for now. Come on, you gotta give it to me. Light, sled. Ha! Cart! The Zonai device built to move efficiently over flat surfaces. Apply force to get it moving, so long as it has a power source. Right. Okay, so I have a single cart. And more to the point, I have a source on carts now that I can deploy at my leisure. That's good. That's good to know. This presumably was a construct who was supposed to instruct people on how to use this thing. But he did! Thanks for the Zonai charge. Rusty shield. A couple of weapons. Well, that's supposed to be a shrine. Tananud Shrine. Why is it not here, though? Examine? High five? Do I summon the shrine, or... You're gonna grow up out of the... Seek the crystal connected to the beam and offer it at the shrine. Do so, and I will grant you a light that banishes evil. Seek the crystal connected to the beam? Huh. It's in there somewhere. And that's the maze, isn't it? That's the... It's not the maze. It's just the next structure over. Okay. Okay, I can do that. Seems I'm gonna have a little bit of a sky adventure. Is that a fan? That is. So that's another vehicle for me, like another floaty sky device. Alright, but I get the impression that what you're wanting me to do is just launch myself out of this thing? Because in the past, these things haven't broken my bones despite appearances. So perhaps I should just trust? Just line it up with the island over there and then just... No, too far. That looks about right. Okay. Now, presumably I could make a vehicle. And I could load it in here and get it launched with me. But I think this should be just enough. Let's just sort of get launched. Nice, it worked. I deployed my paraglider reflexively and preemptively, but it worked out okay. I'm up here now. Okay. Now the light was going into the center of this thing. So my presumption is I need to get into it. Perhaps by a giant stump that is actually a tunnel or something. It's not a tunnel. It's a Korok. Well, that's fine too. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but I can deal with that. Where was that? There it is. There we are. You're just gonna lead me to the other stump? Indeed you are. Okay, well, fine. Stump to stump transit completed. I did indeed find you. You are correct. Thank you. Bye. Alright, well, how do I go about getting inside this thing? And does it relate to the giant floaty structure with the fan on it just off the edge of it? Probably. But I don't have a battery with me, so I don't have a source of unlimited power. That worries me. It's in there. I definitely need to get inside this thing somehow. There's got to be a door or some opening that I can shunt myself through, but I don't have the best way of gathering intel on this is the thing. If I jump off the side and glide... Wait, is that a... That almost looks like a... No, I think that's just the root of the tree, but it almost looked like a cracked surface that I could destroy with a bomb arrow. Alright. Let's check out this thing over here and see if there's a battery in the area that I can use to make it into a viable transit device. That's a no. That's a no. Also, whoever's house this is half gone. Poor this person. Okay, yeah. Someday I'll remember that you throw with the R button. Yes, indeed. Okay. So, I guess I need to rig this up. No, I don't have a control device. I don't have a control rod, so I can't do that. Ah, there's a hole there, though. There's a hole down there, though. Okay. Worst comes to worst, I can always warp back to the, Tannude. Yes? Okay. Let's just drop in and see what we can figure out. Okay, a bunch of big roots. I guess I need to chop those down with an axe. That is how this sort of thing works, yes. Here we go. Great. I'm in. I'm in. We have another floaty. And some devices. We got fans, batteries, another control rod. That is what this is, right? Yes. I appreciate that the footprints on it have presumably Zonai claws. But it still works okay, even if you ain't got the Zonai claws. But then again, it seems like interbreeding between Hylians and Zonai has happened in the past, given Zelda's apparent bloodline. Kinda gotta wonder, like, how many, how intrinsically combined are... Wait, this is the crystal. What was I supposed to do with it? I had to bring it back to the shrine, didn't I?
Yep.
How intrinsically interconnected Hylians and Zonai are at this point, or if it's just a Zelda thing, you know? Okay. I get the idea. I need to make a vehicle out of this floaty guy that I can use to usher this crystal back to the shrine. Okay. Well, I can presumably do that. It's nice that it has a laser constantly pointing to it, because that lets me know where I'm supposed to be taking this at any given time. Okay, we've secured the crystal to the device. That's good. Now, let's see here. Let's make the fans a little bit more intrinsically connected to their batteries. Now, this could have disastrous consequences. If they were actively trying to shoot my batteries off, well, if they do that with this thing here... hang on a second, that's actually too high up for me to do anything about. Can I rotate it to... Yeah, okay. Let's just drop it up there. Yeah, if they are trying to destroy my batteries specifically, then if they aim for them now, they'll knock the fans off, and that would be kind of an issue for me. But there's only one way to find out these things, and that's active experimentation. So, let's get to it. Drop that up there as well. Then I need my control stick. There we go. Alright. I just need to clamber on up there and see what I can figure out. Okay. So, presumably I'm going to want to have the control stick out front here so I can see what I'm doing. And then we're just going to take the fans and we're going to stick them right by the heads so they have a little bit of built-in cover. Like that. I may not be thinking about this right, but I think I am. Also, I don't think there were that many archers on this end of this complex, so this might work out okay. That one's a little bit crooked, but I think it's going to be alright. Let's just see what happens, huh? To the side, please. It's really hard to turn these things. Like I say, they're not exactly agile. Alright. This is not ideal. Can I rotate it while I'm on board? No, I can't. I presumably could rotate it while I'm off board. Yes, that does work. How I didn't actually mean to tilt it at all. There we go. Like that. Okay. Now I did actually change its elevation when I did that. I may come to regret that. Okay, from here, leap. And there we go, we're on. Okay. We're sort of aimed for the opening. Can I break down the roots with just this thing's ramming force? The answer is no! The answer is absolutely not. Okay, then I need my axe again. Ha-ta. Okay. And actually, I'm a little bit worried about Yeah, let's chop down a bit more. There we go. That should give us enough space to maneuver, I hope. I wonder if there is a way to make the fans a little bit less unwieldy with these things. But if there is, I sure don't know it right now. Okay, that battery... Oh, the batteries get used up! That's what it is. The batteries didn't get shot off, the batteries get used up. And I can aim my pitch very slightly. It doesn't work very well, but it does work. I'm trying to gain some elevation so I can get onto... Okay, the fan just fell off. Which does mean I'm listing a little bit to the left, but it's okay. It's okay. Stop right here. Okay, and it continues going forward despite my request, and that's fine. Okay. Shake off the crystal. And presumably I just need to bring this over to the crystal. I mean, to the shrine. And then we're done, right? We'll see if they accept it. Tananud Shrine, I'm back. There you go. Does that do anything for you? Is the crystal the shrine? Is the crystal the shrine? You who offers the crystal, I will grant you a light that banishes evil. Thank you. Oh, is the light inside the crystal? The crystal has changed locations, and in fact, it's become the shrine. That's kind of what I was thinking. It was shaped the same, you know? Look at that. And here it is. They just shrank it down and hid it in a box. That's pretty neat. I like that. So presumably I just need to walk inside there and get my free, evil banishing light? Well, I'm going to do it, regardless. Hello? I'm here. We're in another one of those ones that doesn't really have a... Raru's Blessing, Tananud Shrine. It doesn't really have a floor so much. Presumably I could jump off into that and I'd just get teleported back up here and lose a heart, because that seems to be how these things work, but... These extra planar spaces they create, they're a little bit weird, aren't they? And now that I look at it, this one doesn't have the structures above it that a lot of the shrines do. Suggesting that this extra planar dimension may be in an actually different location from all the other ones? I don't know. I don't yet understand how that all works. What do you got for me? Topaz! Very nice. Those are quite nice. Valuable, and technically I can make a magic wand out of them if I wanted to, struggle mightily forever. I'm terrible with those things. High five. Hello. Yeah, I'm here. Visitor to this shrine of light, that which imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. It imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. You've done well to reach this place. Are they only visible now because the evil's out, then? We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. Or is it because I got corrupted and therefore they had to change their purposes and take what light they had within them and refocus it into me, since it's no longer restraining the evil anyway? Just gotta get that Ganon out of my arm, you know? Stinky. Stinky hand. I don't know, I just felt like watching it. We got this neat background with a whole bunch of nothing in it, you know? It's a nice change of pace. Anyway, thank you. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. And then the whole thing slams down and becomes inactive forever. I guess. Yep. I do wonder if that's it. Like, they had this light of blessing that was meant to keep Ganondorf, or Ganon, or whoever, sealed. Who knows why it wasn't stopping the calamity last time around. It's best not to ask that question, I'm guessing. But when Link, got mostly overtaken by Ganondorf, maybe they all had to show themselves and change purposes just so that we'd have a chance of cleansing me? Because apparently now that... Well, but no, that doesn't make sense. Because, like... I guess we did release Ganondorf, right? We're the ones who Clumsy Oxed the hands right out of his chest, and then he did the thing where he drained my energy, so he was already out. The light was already not restraining him anymore. I don't know how it works, okay? I don't understand how it works. Either way, I need all the light so my arm stops being stinky, okay? Okay. Well, that's what that island is. It's just a tree. I don't know if it's ideal. Like, I don't know if it's a good idea to go back over here and interact with these captains at all. They're just going to try and snipe me the entire time. They weren't great at it, mind you, but... Wait, is that a... That is just a fan, okay. These are just a number of... Is that a cannon? That's a rocket, isn't it? That's a rocket. I don't know how a rocket would interact with one of these things. I'd imagine get it going really fast for a short while and then explode, and I feel like that would be a problem for anybody on board. But what do I know about it? Alright, well, as long as I'm up here, I feel like I would like to try and get to Pikango's Island. Can I do that? Can I use one of these... Wait, where did my vehicle go? Oh, did it despawn because I went inside the... It did, didn't it? The vehicle's gone. Okay. Well, where's Pikango's Island? There. Can I just make it over there by jumping from up there? Do you think? Probably a little far. But, worth a try. So, wait, who put this... Who re-angled the... Well, that actually is aimed right towards Pikango's Island, though, isn't it? Again, worst comes to worst, I just warp myself back up. It's fine! Oh, this is already going poorly. It's already going poorly. I greatly overestimated the amount of distance I would cover this way. I'm going to run out of stamina. I am getting closer, but not by any means as quickly as I would need to be. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, so it's way out there. That's the lesson here, is that it's way out there. I think I do need to build one of those vehicles and have it take me over here, don't I? Because this, I can't quite reach it. I mean, it may have been better if I had, you know, launched myself up to here and then jumped, but it feels like it's going to be too far, right? So maybe we go back to where the crystal was, right? We make ourselves a battery-operated device, and we go over that way. Okay, I can do that. Just going to take me a minute to, you know, fix things. And from here... Just gotta go down into this thing. And yes, there is another geoglyph directly below me. That did not escape my notice. I just gotta rebuild the dang thing. Okay, give me a second to rebuild the dang thing. Okay, there we go. The vehicle is rebuilt. Let's get on with it. Ugh, steers like a freaking tank. Again. Okay, we gotta do the thing again. Give me a second. Readjust heading. Just back off a little bit and then... Like that. No, like that. There we go. Okay. And... There we go. Let us away. I'm gonna get caught on the roots again, aren't I? A little bit! Okay, we're aiming for Pikango's Island, which is... Where is it? Where am I? Okay, it's dead ahead. It's that thing. Okay, it's right there. The battery on the right fan already ran out. And the left fan one is still going for some reason. I don't really understand how these things work. I guess they're both... Oh, you know, they're probably both draining one of them and then the other one. And it just used up one first, and then that vanishes. Right, okay. Well, I'm here! So what's the deal, Pikango? What's the deal with your fancy special island? Huh? What's this? Examine. It's etched with ancient Hyrulean text. You cannot read it! I cannot read it. Then why am I here? Pikango! What do I do? I think I can't do anything right now, can I? I think there isn't any reason to come here just yet, is there? Ancient Hyrulean text, huh? Do I have to usher up that guy who was studying it? The guy who was the member of that one society where they study this sort of thing? I don't even know where he was. I mean, if I'd been paying enough attention, maybe I would know where he is. But I have no idea where he is. I don't know what to do with this thing, Picango. Can I talk to him about it at least? Can I, like, check in with Picango and be like, hey, yeah, I went there. I don't know. I got nothing. Oh, wait a second. Was there even anything? Okay, Picango's next to Horse Carl. That much I remember. Well, I guess what I could do is I could go back to the Skyview Tower and just aim for him. You know, maybe? Maybe. All right. It's as good an idea as anything. Okay, so we're back here. And yes, there are some constructs over there. They're probably Mark 2 or 3 or something like that. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm just going to launch myself back to the skies. We got to talk to Picango. Skip. There we go. Now. That's Castle Hyrule over there. So where am I trying to get? I need to get to... I need to go straight ahead. Okay. Let's just go straight ahead. As fast as I possibly can. It's a lot of falling I'm doing right now, I recognize. It might be okay. We might be alright. There's a shrine over there. Where am I? Oh no, I'm not even anywhere near to where I'm trying to get. It's so far! It's so far away! It's almost like I traveled entirely across... That's the Hydra. That's the Hydra. Glide. It's almost like I traveled entirely across the landmass in order to get to the tower right first thing. Almost like it. How could this have happened? I have no idea. Okay, okay. At the very least, I should probably be able to make it to that shrine, right? And from the shrine, I can probably make it back to Picango soon? Oh, that's the stable! I did want to go to the stable. I did need to go to the stable. At the very least, I can tag the shrine as a teleport point and use it to facilitate my further plans. Yeah? Yeah. And stop. There we go. Great. Sure is useful that I have such ridiculous control over gravity, huh? I feel like there'd be a lot of opportunity to get myself ultra-killed. Orochium Shrine, that's a name. Alright, high five. I'm not coming in just now, but just high five, okay? There we go. Teleport active. Perfect. Now, I need to check in at the stable just long enough to get a horse. There are 2 dogs here. We will be coming back and befriending both of them. That's extremely important. And probably need to talk to everybody else while we're here. But, wait, the structure of this place looks different, doesn't it? There are people here I've never seen before. Alright, well, you, hi. Hello there.
Hi.
Vark. Nice goatee, Vark. Thanks for coming in such bad weather. Welcome, welcome. You've reached Snowfield Stable. Thank you for supporting the Stable Association. Since this is your first time here, we'll add 1 point to your pony points. Look at that. They sure are racking up. Now then, once again, welcome, Link. Do you want to register a horse or take one out for a ride? Whenever these guys call me by name, it feels like if you're working in a store with a name tag on and someone comes up to ask you a question and, like, mentions you by name as if it was going to make you feel more positively towards them and their request, but it does the opposite. Is that just me? I have the... that's counter-effective on me. I don't know. Anyway, please take horse. I would like you to take out Horse Carl again, because I want to make you guys work as hard as possible so that I don't have to. There he is. What a beauty. No, keep the harness on him. That's just fine. Alright. Horses have lots of stamina, can run top speed for a long time. It's true. Okay. If your horse can't turn sharply, you're likely to hit obstacles, so think before you ask your horse to sprint. No. If you're going to Rito Village, I advise making sure you're properly prepared. So ever since those ominous clouds appeared over the Hebra Mountains, I'm sorry, I forgot how we were pronouncing that now. Rito Village has been in a bad way. An intense blizzard has brought all their trade to a standstill. Wait, is that Thunderhead? Is that the one that's causing this storm that's constantly going on? Maybe. Rumor has it that they don't have enough food and supplies to get by. Rito Village is to the west of here. You'll have no trouble getting there so long as you protect yourself from the cold. Behold my pants. I am so protected. Alright. Thanks, Vark. Alright. Look at that. Look at that dog. I can't even if I wanted to scratch his belly, which of course I do, I couldn't. So don't worry about it. We just need to go talk to Pikango. Eyes on the prize here. That is a Korok. He is getting ignored for just now. Yeah, this way. To Pikango! Stand by for Pikango. I should have taken a picture for him, come to think on it. Didn't Pikango always like pictures of things? Ah, dang it! Is he gonna request that I wonder if I needed to take a picture of it to be able to... Wait, if I'd taken a picture of the text, maybe I could have had someone translate it. I didn't even think about that. Oh, no. Oh, no. I may have wasted a whole ton of time. Well, either way, let's just check in with him and see if he knows anything, okay? The fire just went out because the snow turned to rain. It gets really confused on the border of territories, doesn't it? Hello, Pikango. Oh, it's you! The morning air is so refreshing, isn't it? I can't see that floating island in this rotten weather. I might as well rest until it clears up. I get it, you're young, you feel invincible, but you'll feel much more invincible if you come down with a cold. I don't think that's the thing that can happen in this game. Anyway, I went to the island. Can I not tell you about it? The weather's making it impossible to see that Smile Island. I hope it clears up soon. Dang it, was I supposed to take a photo? I don't know. I'm gonna just hang out with Pikango again, alright? He forgot about me, but that's okay. We came in a big circle, but now I have a map. Next time we'll go check in with Impa, okay? Okay, great. Thank you for watching. We did accomplish some things today, just not the things I wanted to, and that's alright. I'll see you next time.